Well, he doesn't seem mysterious at all.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Mastermind creations, OPTUS NOX. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging right up front here. We have a nice image of OPTUS NOX, about to just cut somebody. His name is OPTUS NOX. He is a field commander up top. OPTUS NOX on the bottom. Warning, don't eat anything in this box that could be very bad for you. On the side of the box, OPTUS NOX. On the other side of the box, OPTUS NOX. On the back of the box, lots of pictures of OPTUS NOX. He does this, that, things and stuff, and other things, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the nice little bio card here of OPTUS NOX, and on the back you have your tech specs if that interests you. Hooray for cards. And moving right along, here we have OPTUS NOX, and this is a recolor, slight remold of their OPTUS Pexus, their Orion packs. And yeah, I'm not big on Nemesis Primes. I don't do Nemesis Primes, but I got this guy for two reasons. Number one, this mold is freaking awesome, so I have no problem buying it again. And also because of the accessories, and the head sculpt is just awesome, so it just appealed to me on so many levels. I was like, you know what? I gotta get this one. So I love it. I love it. But here he is in his robot mode, very Nemesis-y with that color scheme. But let's get in close here so we can take a look not at his crotch, at his noggin. There's the noggin. Oh, that's just menacing. I love this head sculpt. So you can see you got the mouth plate just kind of broken. You can see him screaming from behind it. And that looks so freaking cool, in my opinion. Nice metallic paint there for the eyes. But yeah, such a cool face sculpt there. I do quite dig it a lot. They just did a really good job with that. That's amazing, in my opinion. Anyway, that sculpt is just amazing. But you got the nice blood red paint there behind the transclearance plastic. You got a little bit of coloration there as well. Of course, you have the teal, because you know how Nemesis Prime does. You can see lots of just black and gunmetal gray going on here. And a big old fate. I mean, we've seen this mold before, so we kind of know what we're in store for. You got the guns on the sides, and the wheels. Well, not too much of a backpack, just some wheels there. Little cockpits. Again, done with the blood red. Nice crimson red. Looks quite cool. Love it. I think that looks so good. Like I said, this is a great figure as it is. Love this mold. Now, articulation-wise, there's a lot of articulation here. The head is on a ball joint. You get lots of wiggly waggly. The neck itself can move as well. Kind of pivot back and do tall squirrel. Can totally do that. You can look down as well. Head can do a full 360. Arms can do a full 360. They can move in and out right here at this hinge, or you can move all this. You actually have like multiple hinges to work with here, so you got a lot of range of movement right there. You got a lot to work with. You do have bicep rotation. You have a nice deep elbow bend there, double jointed. As far as the hands go, you do have wrist rotation. You do also have a hinge, allows the hand to move in and out. Okay, you got that rotation in there. Fingers, nice and fully posable. You got a ball joint at the base of the thumb, hinge there, hinge there. Each finger is on a hinge at the base that allows the fingers to splay out. Then you have a hinge there, and a hinge there. So you have nice, fully posable hands. You do have an upper torso joint that can crunch and go side to side. The waist itself has all kinds of wiggly waggly. You can extend all of this if you want to, and you can get all kinds of, you can do all kinds of that. You can just bend all the way over. So you got lots of crunchage there, lots, all kinds, all the ab crunch basically. He has all of the ab crunch. Legs, can't move forward that far. You can do the big boot. And the hips, as you can see, are on a hinge here, so you can actually bring those hips down like that. Again, just to give you that extra range of movement. You can see these panels here move out of the way to accommodate. Outward, you can get pretty much the full splits. You got thigh rotation. Knee joint, you get full range of movement here. And again, I love how this little mechanism works here. It gets that knee pad moving and just gets everything moving in there. Really cool little feature. And the feet, they can move up. They're on a double hinge, so you can have them all the way up. You can bring them down. You have ankle tiltage, and you also have a toe joint. Now, as far as accessories go, he does include weaponry. You get the same guns that came with OPTUS Plexus here, and here they are all collapsed. You can just bring down the handle, extend that, and you get full-on rifles going on there. And you get 2 of those, and of course you can have him holding them in his hands, or if you want, you can do the little backpack deal. You have 2 ways you can do it. You have a tab right here on the side that can go into this slot right here. And this does actually hold a lot better than it does on OPTUS Plexus. So it seems like they kind of fixed the tolerances, which is a nice surprise. We can have those kind of over his shoulder like that. You know, or if you want, you can use that just for storage, just kind of have them hanging out there if you wish, or if you don't like that, you can use this tab right here, which will go into this slot right up in here, and you can plug them in like that. So you can have them over your shoulder a little bit more. So you have options, and as always, options are good. You also get handles here for the Matrix. He does have a Matrix in his chest, just like OPTUS Plexus. It's easier to get it out when he's in vehicle mode because you have to like undo transformation to get it out of his chest. So I'll show it when we get to vehicle mode. But you get the handles for it. The handles are separate pieces. You can store them right here on the side skirts. They just tab right in. So you have storage for them. If you want storage, then you can do. If you want to do it. You also get an alternate face sculpt here with the full-on mouth plate. You can use that if you want to, but why would you want to use this face sculpt when you have that awesome one? Come on now. Me personally, I like the broken mouth plate myself, but you know what? Again, things you can do if you want to do it. All you have to do is just undo the screw in the back of his head, just take off the front half of his face, put the new one on. You can have the broken mouth plate or not too broken mouth plate. That is the question. Me personally, broken mouth plate because that looks freaking awesome. But hey, to each their own. Again, options, they're good. You know how it works. And moving on with the accessories, you do also get a sword of evilness. Oh, I love the sword of evilness. You can see it has the evil matrix right there. And quite nicely done. The blade done in a nice transparent red. And the whole thing is done here in a gunmetal gray. Looks quite nice. I love it. I love it! But you also get a clip. So you can store this on his back. What you're going to do is you're going to use these 2 little tabs right here. They're going to go into these little slots right here in this back piece. So you just want to orient it the right way. And it just clips right on, like so. And then you can take your sword of evilness and it will just clip in. It's a little tight, but there you go. It just clips right in. So you can have it on his back. And again, just a testament to the range of articulation on this figure, as you can have him reaching back and he can actually, you know, grab the sword. Oops, I popped off the forearm guns there, but you can actually have him reaching back and grabbing the sword, which is cool. Very cool. I like things that are cool, and this is cool. But anyway, that's the thing you can do if you want to do it. But if you don't want to do that, you just want to pop this out. Now, to pop this out, this is pretty tight, so you kind of have to just kind of like get the one side of the clip and just kind of push it out a little bit. Just kind of flex it out a little bit, and it'll just come right out. But you can leave that there if you want to, but actually I'll take it out for now. But of course, you can have him wielding his mighty sword of evilness. It just tabs right into his hand, like so, and that looks cool. Cool! I like things that are cool, and that's cool. And there he is, holding his his evil sword with his hip kind of cocked to the side there. That doesn't look right. Let's just get him standing a little straighter here. There we go. That looks more menacing. There we go. That's cool. Cool! And if that wasn't cool enough, you also get a, you get a cape. You get a cape for me. He has a cape and everything! I love it. You see, you do get some soft goods with this figure. Nice soft material also. I like it. This is beautiful. What is that, velvet? No, it's anyway. And there is a opposable wire going down either side. And you just take this little hole there. And you just pop his head right through it. You can bring that down like so. And you also get this little like collar piece here. It's just like a rubbery material here, and you just kind of open this up. And this just kind of secures it and just kind of makes things look a little bit neater. I just stabbed the camera. I stabbed the camera with the sword. Put the sword down. Stabbed my equipment. Don't stab my equipment. I know you're evil and all, but don't stab my equipment. Jeez. Jeez. There you go. You just get that around his neck like that. I think that works out pretty nicely. And of course you can pose it however you want. Now, as I always say when it comes to things that have posable wires in them, don't mess with them too much. I know, you get really excited to kind of like, oh, what pose can I put it in? Me personally, I always just kind of put in this kind of like, make it look like it's just kind of flowing in the breeze. I think that looks the best. But yeah, don't mess with stuff that has posable wires too much, because the more you mess with it, the more the wires will weaken, and eventually they'll just snap, and then they'll be useless. I know I'm messing with it a lot right now, but I'm trying to get this cool pose looking thing going on here. But you get the idea. You can kind of get kind of a swept thing going, and it looks cool because it's cool. You know why? Cool. Cool. So there you have that, and now for comparison. The only comparison we really need to do here with OPTUS. So you can see these two side by side. And the only main difference is just in the coloration and obviously the face sculpt, but other than that, they are the same figure, but still. Very cool figures. I love this mold. I think it's a fantastic mold. So there you go. So that is basically it for the robot mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Okay. So to get him in to alt mode, we need to remove the forearm guns, put those off to the side. Release! Put those off to the side. Let's take off the matrix handles. Just because, just so they don't fall off while we're doing what we need to do here. And the transformation is exactly the same as it was on OPTUS NOX, but we'll go through it just because it's my job, it's what I do. So we're just going to start off by rotating the arm inward at the bicep, and then you're going to collapse the arm in using those multiple hinges there, like so. You want to bring the arm up at this hinge, and you're going to turn the hand so it is palm down. And of course, you want to ball his hands up into a fist right there. And there we go. Second verse, just like the first. Rotate the arm in, collapse all this up. Using those hinges there, bring the arm up, rotate the hand, palm down, and just ball up his fist. And there we go. So now I'm going to come back here. Actually, before we do that, let's just extend all of this. Just give everything a tug. Extend all of these joints here, like that. And then we come to the back. And you're going to take these wheel sections here, just bring them out and bring them down. You can rotate these bits out also to get things out of your way. Bring that out. Just rotate that out. Right down, and then you want to rotate them downward like so. And then you can, let's get this, there we go. I just need to get things angled here so we have the room here. So now we can just take his head, just tuck it down, and then bring this up, cockpit, and just clip that into place. Then you have this section here that's on double joint. Just extend that out like so. And there you go. So now you're going to take the arms, swing them back, and you just want to kind of angle this hinge upward. And you have a tab and a slot, and you have a tab and a slot right there in the arms. So just line everything up and plug it in, plug it in. Plug it in, plug it in. There we go. Like so. Same thing on the other side. Round and tab that in. And these little sections here, you just rotate back like that. There you go. So now for the wheels, you're going to just bring them forward on this hinge. This little tab is going to go into a slot right in there. So lock that in place. Then you just angle this up. You got a tab and a slot, and a tab and a slot right there. So just get everything lined up, and that should just tab right in. So again, just bring that over, bring that up, and all that should just tab right in. These chest sections here will slide back, like that. And there you go. So we got the upper body pretty much all done. So now we move on to the lower body. So you're going to rotate the waist 180. Then you're going to take these panels here and you're going to just rotate them up and in like that. And now we will work on the legs. So this whole front section here, you just want to pull this up like that and then open it up like so. This little black tab here, you just want to fold up. You want to bend the knee because it makes this part easier. You want to push the front of his thigh up. It only goes up a little bit. We just want to slide that up. Then you can straighten the leg out like so. Open this up. You're going to take the foot and use that double hinge there and just rock that up so it is sitting right there like that. And then once you've done that, the leg will just collapse up like so. And you got that leg done. Second verse, guess what? Again, just like the first. So you're going to pull that up and split it. Fold that little black tab back. And just push that thigh panel up. It only moves up a little bit. Straighten that out. And then just rock the foot up and over. Like that. And then collapse the leg in. This is the only part here that's a little tricky and can get a little annoying. Is just getting everything kind of situated here. So you're going to rock all of this up. All this will come up here, and you have two slots for two tabs. These two tabs right here, and then you have a tab right here, which will go into this slot right here. And while you're doing all that, you have to make sure that the fists end up in these openings here. So it's a lot you kind of have to line up at one time. And this part can get a bit annoying, but it's doable. It's just the one part of the transformation that's a little annoying. But once you get, it's easy to kind of get those tabs in first. It's getting everything else in place can sometimes be a little bit of a chore. But we'll do it. We'll do it. We will persevere. There we go. Make sure you get those fists to go into their homes. Come on. Go into your home. Go into your home! Go into your home. And also the thing with how posable these hands are is sometimes it's a little bit of a detriment because then the fingers kind of want to move around. And that'll end up blocking stuff. There we go. Okay. We're moving along. We're moving along. Okay, we got that. We got that. There we go. And truth be told, even the JTI had a bit of problem getting all this lined up because this is a pro transformation. It's a little bit fiddly. It's a little bit on the fiddly side, but I think I got everything where it's supposed to go. There you go. And then once you do that, you should be able to close these up like that, and legs should tab together like so. And I think we got it. We got it. We got it. Hooray. Okay. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got it. Had an easier time with it than I did doing JTI. There we go. There it is. So there you go. There you have OPTUS NOX in his alt mode. You get a good spin out of this evil boy right here. Look at him. Look at him. But yeah, pretty cool alt mode. Again, it's a faithful, pretty faithful representation of the his look. Well, of Orion Pax's look in the IDW comics. So it does the job. It gets the look across. All in all, I'm pretty pleased with it. But let's get in close here so we can take a look at the details. Again, we got all the blood red right up front. Evil, menacing, yes. You got these little bits up front that are also painted. These bits up top here. Silver rims. Yeah, well, not too shabby. And there is the top. There is the bottom. Yes, he rolls as rolling things should. Hooray. Hooray for rolling. And for comparison, here he is with OPTUS Pexus. And as far as the alt mode goes, the only difference is just in the coloration. But otherwise, same thing going on here. Still, pretty cool looking alt mode. So there you go. Now as far as the accessories go, you can take the matrix handles here and they'll just store right where they were in robot mode. So you can just leave them right where they were. The guns do have a sliding tab that you want to slide down like so, and they will plug in to the forms. Where they were in robot mode, just stay a little higher up so there's clearance there. So you got that going on. As far as the two guns, they can hook together. They just slide in from the top and bottom like that, just join together. And you're going to use these two tabs, which are going to go into these slots right here. So you just line that up and plug it in, plug it in. And they have that going on. Now, as far as like the sword and everything, that I mean, the connection point here is still there, but you can't really get this to clip in because now the arms are in the way, so that's not possible. The sword, I guess you can kind of, I don't know, do something with it. There you go. That's not going to tab in again, but I don't know. You can just have it sitting there. That kind of looks cool, but I don't know. There's no real way to store this stuff because it really wasn't made to. You can, throw a tarp over it. There you go. For when it rains. I don't know. But hey, things you can do if you want to do it. But now that we have him in vehicle mode, it's really easy now to remove the matrix from his chest. You just open these panels up and this will just rock forward and you can remove the core of the matrix. It does tab in quite securely. And you just you stay. You can just close that back up right there and we can pull out the handles. And here we have the evil matrix, or as I like to call it, the dark tricks, just because I know what it's supposed to be called. I call it the Dark Tricks because it's fun for me, but there is the Dark Tricks. It's on a gunmetal gray with the purple jewel there in the center. There you go. It's cool. Cool! It's cool! That's the word of the day. Cool! So there you have OPTUS NOX, and yeah, I'm a fan of this mold, so I had no problem double dipping on it. Robot mode looks great. The alt mode, I think, looks really good. The transformation, going into alt mode can be a little fiddly, just kind of getting the back all lined up, but for the most part, it's not a bad transformation. Like I said at the beginning of the review, I'm not big on Nemesis primes, but I had to get this one because I love that head sculpt. I just love the cape, the sword, just all of it just made it look too cool for me to pass up. Just too cool! But yeah, I dig it. I really dig it, so. There you go. Now, if you would like this or any of Mastermind Creations' other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out my third-party Transformers playlist for any reviews you may have missed. Also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Mastermind Creations OPTUS NOX, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face. Ah, hello there! I see we have similar fashion sense. I like you already. Do you want to kill Prime? Yes. Ah, cool, so do I. We have so much in common. So do you, like burritos? Not really. You're dead to me!